Hi everybody, it's Mrs. Behrens. Today I have your reading lesson for Monday, November 9th. Today we will be reading an article titled The Story Behind Acid Rain. This article connects to the article we read on Friday, which was also about acid rain. Pay attention to what you learn about acid rain and how it impacts ecosystems, as we will be introducing this type of pollution to our ecosystems today. Let's read. There's a lot of talk these days about acid rain. Do you know what acid rain is? Do you know if humans are involved in causing it? The problem begins when we burn coal, oil, and gas, which are called fossil fuels. We burn these fuels in our cars, homes, or factories. Burning fuels release sulfur and nitrogen, which chemically combine with oxygen in the air. In this new combined form, the chemicals are known as sulfur dioxide and nitrogen oxide. Sulfur dioxide and nitrogen oxide are harmful to the environment and are called pollutants. A pollutant is anything that can harm living organisms when too much of it is released into an ecosystem. Both of those pollutants escape through smokestacks, chimneys, and tailpipes, and climb skyward as the fuel burns. Over 20 million tons of each of these two pollutants move into the atmosphere each year. Sometimes these pollutants fall to the earth with dry particles such as dust. Other times, these pollutants become trapped by moisture in the clouds. How acid rain is formed. Sulfur dioxide and nitrogen oxide, created by burning fossil fuels, enter the atmosphere. The oxides combine with moisture in the clouds. They become sulfuric acid and nitric acid. Some may fall at once. Others may travel a long way in the atmosphere. Sulfuric acid and nitric acid can fall to earth as rain, snow, sleet, fog, or dry particles. Acid deposition damages plants, animals, and buildings. When these pollutants chemically combine with water, they form new chemicals called acids. As you can see in the illustration, these acids, sulfuric acid and nitric acid, fall to earth in rain, snow, sleet, hail, or fog. This is polluted rain called acid rain or acid deposition. Acid deposition can damage plants, animals, and buildings. How do we measure acidity? We can divide all chemicals into three categories: acid, base, or neutral. You already know some acids, such as vinegar and lemon juice. They have a sour, biting taste. The chemical opposite of an acid is a base. Some bases you might know are baking soda, liquid bleach, and milk of magnesia for acid indigestion. What happens when you mix an acid with a base? You make a neutral substance that is neither acid nor base. In other words, you have neutralized the acid with a base. You already know there are degrees of temperature. Well, there are also degrees of acid and base. We use a special scale to measure acids and bases. It's called the pH scale. The pH scale ranges from 0, extremely acidic, to 14, extremely basic. In between is 7, or neutral. Remember that the lower the number, the more acidic something is. Use the pH scale below to answer these questions. Look at the pH scale and find pure distilled water. What is its pH? I notice distilled water is right above the number 7. That means it has a pH of 7. Is it an acid, base, or neutral? When something has a pH of 7, that means that it is neutral. Locate the section labeled acid rain. What is the range of pH for acid rain? I see acid rain in the acidic part of the scale. It falls between 1.5 and 5.5. What are some other things that fall into the same range? I noticed that lemon juice and vinegar are both in the range of pH for acid rain. Normal uncontaminated rain is slightly acidic. Put your finger on the scale to show where normal rain might fall. Today you will be reading the rest of the article independently. This page has 2 sections. Why are we worried about acid rain? And what can we do to help? Your job will be to open up this page of the article in the assignment on Schoology and read these 2 sections on your own. After you have read these 2 sections independently, you will respond to the 2 questions. Why are we worried about acid rain? And what can we do to help? Take a screenshot of these 2 questions and put it in Notability. Your job is to answer these 2 questions. Why are we worried about acid rain? And what can we do to help? You will answer these questions in 2 sentences each. That means that you will write, try to get this to work. Two sentences about the question, why are we worried about acid rain? And 2 sentences about what can we do? Sorry, my pencil's not working right now. Once you have answered both of those questions in 2 complete sentences each, take a screenshot or a picture of what you have written and upload it to the assignment in Schoology.